Somebody dug up and posted a really old article from a legacy media site. This is ABC. I believe this is in Australia, but this was dated in January 31st, 2020. They're saying that, yes, there's a COVID outbreak going on, but they're admitting that months prior to that, that officials around the world, different countries, were simulating a major pandemic, a major virus outbreak, that they were going to have to do certain things, possibly lockdowns, right? So, of course, these things are playing. It kind of reminds me of 9/11 when they were doing drills of planes getting hijacked on the day of 9/11, right? So it's a drill for the real thing. And these crises, and I've said it many times over and over again, the so-called leadership, the elites, want crises. They like crises because it's a power transfer. It's a wealth and a power transfer to them. It gives them cover to do all sorts of things that people are not paying attention to, say legislation is being passed at the time. It gives them cover to become authoritarian, saying, well, everybody's presumed guilty because anybody can have the virus. So it's not innocent until you're proven guilty. It's that you're automatically guilty, and you have to prove yourself innocent by advertising that you took a vaccine and wear a mask and all that garbage. So it's interesting, and it doesn't surprise me. I've heard about this somewhere else, about them practicing about a pandemic before it actually happened. And as you notice, every time there's a new virus, the media is trying to hype it up. They're trying to get another panic going. They're trying to get another set of lockdowns. Well, that's because the market is failing. They want cover so that the central banks can come in, do a whole bunch of quantitative easing. Again, it's a wealth transfer. So you have the egalitarian state and the corporatist state getting their wealth transfer. And of course, when things are collapsing, it's cover so that the elites can then take further control of everything so that they can better manage the collapse. That's what this is all about. And of course, like I said, the vaccines and all that, some people stand to make a pile of money in the process. So it's an old article. I'll put it in the link description below.